Ever since I graduated from university, it seems like all the friends that I had made during uni vanished into thin air. How can I handle this kind of loneliness knowing that deep down, I don't have friends at all?
Maybe he's the one in insurance.
Oh!
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of NGL where we talk about the things in life that matter. My name is Natasha.
I'm Zelany.
And I'm Weiyeat.
And today we are here to react to your stories on the internet.
Woo! So what are we going to talk about today?
Today we have a new topic we are finding out now.
Ooh.
Okay, Weiyeat,
Much
you
better.
can read
Let
it.
Weiyeat read.
Okay, ever since I graduated from university, it seems like all the friends that I had made during uni vanished into thin air.
Oh, yo.
Some of the people from the friend group I had actually splintered into smaller groups and I wasn't included in it. Wow.
So sad. Okay.
It's kind of sad to compare my life a year ago and currently. A year ago, I had many friends and wanting to go anywhere is so easy to show people to come along. However, your punctuation, okay. However, now I cannot even find a person that is willing to meet up. How can I handle this kind of loneliness knowing that deep down, I don't have friends at all? It's just me working and grinding Monday to Friday and weekends were spent resting.
Wait, how did the person conclude that he got no friends?
Now he's...
The uni group don't meet up already.
Yeah.
Then they're in smaller groups and
yeah,
he's
in group
not
chats
in
that
any
he's
of
not
it.
in. Or,
Oh, not included.
So sad.
yeah, it's okay. I mean, now you put yourself out there. Just wait for someone to contact you after a long while. Maybe ask you to buy insurance. Then you got a
Yeah.
new friend already.
Oh, damn. Maybe he's the one in insurance.
Oh, no,
come
please don't,
on,
please don't. If you
guys.
don't have friends, please don't. Okay. So how can we help this person? What do you first think about when you hear this story? Honestly, I'm surprised that you only experienced this when after you graduated. I don't keep any of my friends from school actually. I'm a bad friend. I don't know. So sad. Okay, my social situation.
Breaking down.
No, I'm not. It's just a very sad realization. Do you know? I don't know whether I share with any one of y'all, but maybe y'all will never ask. But
Hey, I know, you shared before. Don't victimize
okay,
yourself.
Thank you,
Say.
Lord. But the truth about me, right, is that I don't keep any of my friends. It's not that I purposely ghost them. I think maybe also because I don't have that intentionality to keep up, to meet them out, find out how they are doing. We just go our separate ways. Then when people chill for like reunion, then I'll just show up. That I will be intentional to show up. But I won't feel like, wow, it's been a while. Right? It's been 36 hours since I met my last friend. Right? Like, I don't really care. I just moved on.
You won't really catch people in between to catch up for coffee or that?
Yeah, maybe I just don't think about them. Like I just like move on. I mean,
You don't
so-
miss them at all?
I miss school life, yes, but I don't miss particular friends that we must catch up. Like I miss you and not really. I feel that maybe I'm very easily adaptable. I just adapt to new friends, then come to work, got new friends, and just spend time with friends. Like,
But you feel like the new friends know you deeply?
not really, but I also won't say that my old friends know me deeply also.
So you don't really think that you
I feel like
need
this
to
is a
be known
counseling session for me now.
Yeah.
Okay, but yes.
Is it like you feel like you don't really need to be known very deeply to enjoy hanging out with people?
I think that maybe I just don't share my life so deeply with everyone to the point that I feel that I want to keep it like tight. There are still a few good friends that
Yeah.
I keep, and these are the good friends that stay constant through the
Okay
different
lah,
life
so have
transitions.
lah.
I think maybe because I don't have a lot of interests, I don't have a lot of hobbies that I have common friends with, then we just don't hang out together.
And she cannot, like her
I
brain
cannot
spoil.
understand. Yeah,
There's
my
so
brain
much
spoiled
time
when...
and space for so many group of friends, man.
Maybe for
No,
Nata,
then you know them for what if they are not going to continue in their life?
Maybe this is a mindset or a worldview that not everyone will follow. But I just feel that there are some friends that are seasonal lah.
Correct.
No, then just move on. The season over already. Then
But
go
you're
new season
saying
lah.
that 100% minus 2 people are seasonal friends. That's a different thing from some friends are seasonal.
Maybe I'm introvert.
okay, wait, let me see this question.
Oh, my brain really spoiled.
I feel like this person probably think that the friends that they make, that he or she made in university will still continue lah. Yeah, especially
Yes.
when they just graduated. So it's only been a year.
Yep.
I feel the sad part is that they went ahead to form smaller groups of friends and this person was not included.
How do you
at
feel
all.
about that?
Okay, honestly, I think that this is a situation of cliques. I don't think it's like a personal thing, like, oh, because it's you, then I don't want to include you. It's just that you didn't get to like filter into that one of those small groups.
So that's the thing. I feel that's the sad reality of bigger cliques. that actually in a clique of, let's say, 7 people, right? You are definitely closer to 1 to 2.
Yes.
Yeah, you cannot be
Yeah.
close to all 7 equally.
Unless you're very, very intentional
Yeah.
to really go and like spend time with everybody one-on-one.
Yeah,
But
true.
naturally, you would be closer to a few. But there would be that 1 or 2 roaming people, right? That like can hang with everybody, but not very, very close
Close
with
to 1 or
anybody.
2.
Yeah, you're
So I
probably one of
think
the
in that
roamers,
case, correct.
So
then
this
when
person
people,
could be that.
when
Yes.
people group in smaller groups, catch up a bit more frequently, or maybe like among 7, there are 3 of them who like to exercise together.
Yeah.
Then they see each other a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you naturally get a bit left out lah.
Yeah, and I think, in university it's very easy to just, hang out because everybody is in the same physical space.
Yeah.
You all have to be together,
And y'all don't have to take the same classes. Y'all can just go and, eat lunch at the kopitiam
Yeah.
just for like half an hour and all those. But I think when you start working, right, everybody's offices are just everywhere in Singapore. It takes a lot more to, want to
Travel
come
down
together.
to find you.
So
Yeah.
I think, right, that the dynamics of friendship in university is gonna change like when you go to the workplace. So
Yeah.
not saying that you change friends, like the person itself, but I think the way we hang out and connect has to look different.
Yep.
Like we cannot copy paste what we did in school, right, to the workplace because that's just impossible.
Different.
Yeah, with all your schedules, physically, and we might need to adjust the way we see how connecting looks like. Maybe last time, if you are not someone that share very deep, maybe you are more of the, just go for the vibes and or activity based. But now there's no time to do, activities
Yeah.
anymore, right? Then maybe the way to connect is really, you have to ask about each other's life lah. Maybe a bit awkward. Yeah, but maybe that is a different way of connecting
Yep.
in a young adult, like working life also.
And I feel like looking at this example where maybe you're in a scenario where it was a big clique and then you just happen to be the 1 or 2 people that didn't fall in any of the subgroups, right? I do agree that there is some room to reflect a bit on how you are as a friend. So
Yeah.
maybe it ended up in this scenario where because you showed up every time somebody else arranged something, you just turn up.
Yeah.
But you've never really been the person to
Reach
put in
out.
effort to reach out or
Yeah.
to initiate things. And most of us who have been in big groups of friends before, right, know that it's easy to be that person.
Yeah.
I have never, I've never been in big group. Like,
Oh, I have. I got a
I
group
don't
of
like it,
friends
leh.
that is like 11, 12 people one. No,
not
and I have to say,
tiring.
right, I'm close to every single one of them.
I don't know where you get your energy from.
yeah, boy.
I sleep
Yeah.
at 5 a.m.
She doesn't
it.
sleep. Sha.
No, but
Yeah,
so
I
that's the
cannot
thing.
sia.
Like, I think that when we are in big groups of friends, right, it's quite easy as long as you got that 1 or 2 people who always like take on that role to organize catch-ups, even as adults, it's very easy to just be the show up
Yeah.
person. So if in uni you've already been like that, right, then it in some sense it does make sense lah, that growing older you find that your connection with
Yeah.
some of them may not run very deep beyond
Yeah.
frequency, then there's not much. So I feel there's room to decide what you want to do about that. Are you going to just feel sad that this happened?
Yeah.
Or actually if there was some form of a connection, I don't think it's completely impossible to restart
Correct.
like a connection, right? Maybe you don't try and weasel your way into a 3-man clique lah, but you re-establish some form of relationship with one person or, from there then start to have a bit more of a friendship with them, meet to catch up once in a while. Or you can even be the one to initiate the larger group like gathering, right? Unless there's some tension that happened. But if actually there's no tension, why can't you be the one to initiate
Sekali
like
got tension,
everybody?
but this guy don't do.
Then
Then that's
you
why
will find
everyone
out.
don't
No,
want.
then you will find out, ma. And
Yep.
even if let's say you are the problem, okay, maybe everybody secretly didn't
Or like
like
you.
you. At least at that moment you know lah. Rather
Yeah.
than you live in the uncertainty of like what
Yeah.
happened, how come
Yep.
everybody
Yeah.
just disappeared. So I feel like if your goal is to perhaps move ahead, establishing better friendships, clarity is always helpful.
Yep.
Whether it was like something happened that you didn't know or just maybe nobody's putting the effort to pull the whole group together.
Yeah.
Then you do it lah. Why need somebody else to do it?
But honestly, I don't know whether this is sound advice from a guy that doesn't keep friends, right? But if you can move on, just move on lah. I mean, if you really feel that it's something that's in your heart that you really want to reconcile things, you feel that there are some things unspoken, sure. But if it doesn't really affect you, you just
Yeah,
feel that it's a
it's true
sobering
lah.
thing that there's no friends that
Just
you
learn lor.
keep, right? Then just move on lah. Honestly, I must say that being a young adult is you cannot compare how you make friends like now as a young adult to when you're in school. Because really the environment is just different and then the premise is just different. So I realized that there are so many platforms you can have like gatherings like our NGL people party, you know, just a gentle plug, but also like sports clubs, like you can join
very
interest
common.
groups. Have a lot. You know, there are apps out there that can help you to join interest groups, play some sports, pick up a hobby, then go and join some people to play games, right? Play some sports, right? Then you can make friends from there if you are consistent enough to show up. Then you can make friends there. Then new friends already, ma.
But I have to say, right, I think even if you go for these kind of platforms, right, I will still say that it falls on you to put in some effort.
Yes, for sure.
Because you can show up. Again, right, let's say you join a frisbee interest group, right? You can show up every single week.
You just go there play frisbee, but you don't talk.
Then again, you are that roaming clique member, lor.
Yeah, lor.
Then from that setting, right, whoever connects more deeply, whoever stays for the meal, not just stay for the meal, but connects and like ask each other more about their life, right? They're gonna become closer. But if you're in a scenario where you just hang around, laugh at what people say, don't share anything about yourself, right? It's the same thing. So I feel if you want anything to change, you actually do have to make a conscious effort to perhaps change the way you interact with others, to be more intentional, to ask about their lives and share about yourself so that people know you more than just you're the person that shows up at Frisbee every Sunday.
Yeah, so it's not just, the activity kind of brings people together, but that's just the start, right? It doesn't sustain the
it's
friendship.
the platform.
It's a platform. So
just like how school is the platform.
What can sustain is the intentionality to know others and make yourself known. And that requires effort to like open up.
And I think that's the difference between friendship as a student and friendship as an adult. I think friendship as a student, you actually really just need to show up.
Yep.
Yeah.
The environment makes it such that you're forced to interact with each other for pretty long hours. And the equivalent of that in adulthood is not friends, it's colleagues.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, where you're forced to interact. But if you want friendship in adults, that is the equivalent of in secondary school, I keep up with my primary school friends. You know, I need to go to, I need to put in extra effort, right? To carve out time in my life for you, to make sure the interaction is meaningful, and I can't just show up and expect it to meaningfully add to one another's life that we want to continue with this.
Yeah.
And I think as you approach our 30s, right? All of us are in our 30s now. You kind of get into a space where you get even pickier about who you spend your time with. Maybe in your 20s, there's still a bit of like out of nostalgia and sentimentality. Once in a while, let's gather with old friends. But I generally find that once we enter into our 30s, especially when some of us become like parents and there's just more things that you need to give your time to, right? You become extremely picky about who you're willing to give your time to. And that then falls on the depth of connection, really.
Correct.
Not just formality.
You can't hang on memories alone.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
you have to talk about the current and like the future also.
Yeah, it's who you see in your future.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel part and parcel of learning how to navigate friendship as we grow older, but not too late to learn and to make a decision to try to do things differently.
Yes. Welcome to adulthood.
Yeah, I just want to say this sentence, how can I handle this kind of loneliness knowing that I deep down don't have friends at all? It's not that you are alone and you are a bad friend, okay? It's just you now have the opportunity to learn how to connect to other people as a young adult. So don't take it to mean that, you
not so absolute lah.
Yeah, and you're not gonna have friends forever. And maybe this loneliness you can like kind of spur you to think about then how you can connect at this current life station.
Yep.
I hope that you won't feel lonely forever and you will have friends. Yeah.
All right, and with that, we've come to the end of this episode. Thank you for joining us. If you like this video, you can give it a like, you can subscribe to our channel, and you can share it to a friend who might appreciate it as well. If you want more episodes, you can look for us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And we are also on social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram at ngl.people. We also have a Telegram channel where we share some information about our in-person gatherings that would be great platforms for you to come to if you would like to get to know friends and put into practice some of these new habits that you're trying to build. So if that's for you, find us on Telegram and we hope to see you in one of our parties. If not, we will see you in our next episode. Bye.
Bye.